Hi, gang. Hey, on behalf of the Sunday school that we have called The Journey, we want to welcome each one of you to the First Baptist Church.
Good morning, First Baptist Church.
Hey, you know, Scott, Pastor Dan was telling me the other day, now that we got these new HD projectors, how nice we look on the screen. What do you think?
Man, I think you look real nice, Chris. Real nice.
Thank you. Hey, everybody, check out our new website. Well, it's not new, but it's been tweaked a little bit, updated. It's really cool. www.louisburgfirstbaptist.org.
Yeah, that's right. You know, from time to time, Chris forgets to put something on the video announcements. That's why it's always important for us to follow the what is that thing?
www.louisburgfirstbaptist.org.
Check it out.
Hey everybody, Bacone College is coming again. They'll be here the 19th through the 20th. We need volunteers to help house these kids for one evening. Please sign up on the sign-up sheet here in the hallway if you'd like to help.
Thursday, March 3rd, the Mary Martha Circle will be having an international luncheon at Carolyn Meek's house.
Greetings, First Baptist Church family and friends. Guess what I want to talk about today? That's right, the Passion Play. Our church's portrayal of the last few weeks of the life of Jesus. You might be asking yourself, I've been hearing about this Passion Play, but how can I get involved? I don't have any skills. Well, let's see if we can work on that a little bit. Does anybody know what this is? That's right, it's a hammer. It's used for putting things together and sometimes for taking things apart. How about this? Do you know what this is? It's commonly referred to as a battery drill or a power screwdriver, and it too can be used for putting things together or taking things apart. If you have a desire to help Jesus, to spread the word, and you have the skill to use either one of these, God can use that skill. How about this? You know what this is? It's a paintbrush used for making beautiful scenery or for putting makeup on. No, I mean, this one's for putting makeup on. But if you have the skill to use either of these and you have a desire to help Jesus, God can use that skill. How about this? It's a flashlight. You know, you're not supposed to shine your light in people's eyes, but you're supposed to shine your light. If you have the skill to point out things that need to be done, or you could help with lighting, and you want to serve Jesus, God can use that skill. How about this? Do you know what this is? This is a music book. Can you sing? Can you stand there and pretend like you can sing? Or maybe you can make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Choir practice has started, but it won't be very hard to learn this music. And if you have a desire to serve Jesus and you have that skill, God can use that skill. How about this? There's a skill in that too. Do you know what this is? Well, this is a costume. If you have skill with needle and thread, you can put the costume together. Or if you have skill with acting, you can pretend like you know what you're doing and you can wear the costume. So if you have either of those skills and you have a desire to serve Jesus, God can use that skill. Well, how about the thing that I brought them all in? A bucket. What in the world is a bucket good for? Well, it can be used for a lot of things. It can be used to haul things. It can be used to turn over. You can sit on it. You can stand on it. You might be thinking that the skill that you have is no more useful than a bucket. But if you have that skill and you have a desire to serve Jesus, God can use that skill. If you'd like to know how you can participate in this year's Passion Play, contact Fletch Kelly or Patty Sauber or Pastor Dan Rhodes, or for that matter, any member of our First Baptist Church family. They'll point you in the right direction. Come join us. You will be blessed.
Hey, we're still looking for a substitute teacher for the toddlers through the 5th grade. If you're interested in that, see my good friend Carol Hell. And actually, I was going to do it, but for some strange reason, Pastor Dan and my wife Cindy seem to think I need to go to Sunday school. If you're interested, see Carol Hill.
Here I have a copy of the 2010 annual report, and on this page it shows the building fund with a balance of $150,000. I also happen to know that in January we took in another $5,000, which makes our balance $155,000, which is pretty good since we just started in June. But we have a ways to go, and if you want to donate to the building fund, it's real easy. All you have to do is just on your check, on the memo line, just put how much you want to go to the building fund. Also, if you want to use cash, you can write it on the envelope. We're also putting together a committee to help keep the congregation more informed about the building fund this year. So if you'd like to serve on that, please contact me at any time.
Ashton, isn't there something better we can do on Wednesdays?
You go to Wednesday Night Live.
What's Wednesday Night Live?
Well, there's a dinner at 5:45, and middle school youth group at 6:30, and adult classes at 7, and high school at 8.
Hey Mackenzie, how's Sunday school class going?
It's great.
You have fun there?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think other kids should join you there?
Yes.
I tell you what, Sunday school class is a lot of fun. For those of you guys that go to church every Sunday and you want a little bit more, come to Sunday school class. You know, I fought it for years. Yeah, I don't want to go to Sunday school class. I just want to go to church, get my churching in, and go home and have the weekend. Well, you know what? Ever since I've started going to Sunday school class, I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot, and the personal relationships I've met in Sunday school class have been huge in my life. Keep track in the next couple weeks. The video team is going to showcase a couple different Sunday school classes so you can kind of see what they're about. And if you're interested, get with Pastor Dan, and he'll get you plugged into the right class. Right, Mackenzie?
Mm-hmm.
John 17, verse 13. Jesus himself says, "But now I come to you, and these things I speak of in the world, so that they may have my joy made full in themselves." Here Jesus is praying for his joy to be within all of us. Man, I love the fact that Jesus talks about his joy, because think about it. Nobody had more of the burdens of the world cast upon his heart than Jesus did. And don't you think that Jesus and the disciples spent those 3 years together walking along the Sea of Galilee and those old dusty Judean roads? They were sharing stories, finding joy in the relationships that they were building, you know, having a good time. Hey, it doesn't mean that Jesus was negligent or insensitive. Nobody's been more empathetic and compassionate than Jesus. Jesus even cried when one of his good friends died. Jesus, he understood all that, but there was still a lot of joy. Jesus prayed for all of his followers. May my joy be full in themselves. Hey, I don't know about you, but that brings a ton of joy to my heart. As we get to know Jesus by following his word, his prayer, his worship, his trust, and his obedience, that joy deepens. Hey, make no doubt about it. There's a whole lot of joy in knowing Jesus. And that, folks, is why I'm smiling all the time. For everybody on the video team, have a safe and blessed Sunday.